Hello, everybody. And this time we are talking about a value proposition. A value proposition is how a business uniquely serves its customers and differentiates itself from other competitors in the market. Learn more about how value propositions help companies and the critical elements of compelling value propositions. A value proposition serves as both a mission statement and a marketing tool. It describes what the company, product, or service does. Before starting your business, it's important to create an effective value proposition to differentiate yourself from others. It also illustrates what makes the company's offering superior to its competitors. And then we move to importance of a value proposition. The development of a value proposition is a vital part of a company's business strategy. Since the proposition provides a company with a method to influence the decisions making of customers, it is frequently displayed on the company's marketing materials such as a website. The value proposition is a powerful tool to drive sales and build a customer's base. Additionally, a perfect and compelling value proposition can advance the effectiveness of the company's marketing strategies. Generally, it is regarded as the most effective and wide-reaching marketing activity. And then we move to types of value propositions. Popular types of value propositions include the first, low pricing. Some companies emphasize their competitive pricing as a way to attract customers. This type of value proposition is often seen in budget-friendly items and discount stores where customers are enticed by the promise of getting gold and good quickly. And then the second, customers' result. The holy grail of value proposition, focusing on a customer's result initiatives that a business function is not just to provide a product or service, but to help customers achieve their desired outcomes better than they could themselves. And then third, quality. Some value propositions focus on the quality of products or services offered. Companies that emphasize quality in their value propositions are typically targeting customers who are looking for higher end items and services that offer superior performance and reliability. Fourth, innovation. Who doesn't love feeling like they're ahead of the curve? Companies often use value propositions to emphasize their cutting edge products and services. And then fifth, customization. This type of value proposition is often used in business that offer customization options for their products and services. Customers are enticed by the promise of a personalized experience tailored to their individual needs and wants. And then six, uniqueness. If a business sells a product that is unique in the market, then it's likely to use a value proposition that highlights the uniqueness of its offering. And then seventh, convenience. Convenience is a major consideration for many customers when making a purchase decision. Companies that offer convenient services often highlight their value proposition in terms of time saved or ease of use. And then we move to the elements of a value proposition. The first element, identification of target audience. To make sure its message is getting to the right customers, or company needs to identify its target audience. To pinpoint the target audience, it helps to analyze the demographics like age, family size, gender, mental status, and race. It is very important. And then the second, differentiation. Communicating how a brand, product, or service differs from competitors help customers and investors understand value. Ways that companies can differentiate themselves include offering unique products or services, presenting an appealing visual identity, providing a superior customer experience, providing product guarantees or exceptional warranties, saving customers time, and using quality materials in product construction. And then third, relevance to customers. Customers want to know how a brand, product, or service relates specifically to them. Companies can reassure customers by creating a website that excites or inspires loyalty from a particular audience. It is also important to share how a product or service addresses a customer's problems or pain points. And then when and where to use a value proposition. A value proposition should be the centerpiece of your marketing efforts. This means it should appear in physical and online advertisement on your website, in internal and external newsletters, and anywhere else you're looking to engage with potential customers. Value propositions are most often used when launching a new product or service, but may be useful if you're targeting a different customer's demographic, expanding into new markets, or adding a new feature to an existing product or service. And then how to create a value proposition. In crafting a compelling value proposition, it is important to understand that it's not simply a marketing tagline for your homepage, and that it's not necessarily meant to position your company against your competitors. Rather, it needs to clearly communicate about the first, who your company's customers are. Who specifically is your company's solutions intended for? Making a general statement may increase the number of potential customers, but this comes at the expense of lesser qualification. And then the second, what problem your company solves for them. How do you make their lives easier? What are you doing for them that no one else is? Part of WordPress value proposition is create your new website for free, establishing them as an alternative to paid web hosting. And then third, why you're better than your competitors. This can be a bit tricky because you shouldn't mention exactly who your competitors are. Part of Workspace tool motions and Notion's value proposition is Notion is all you need, all in one tool, with the implication being that customers would have to use multiple other tools to approximate the software's features. I think it is enough. Thanks for watching.